let's do this. What's up everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a good old Q&A. I asked you guys to tweet me questions with the hashtag Ask Claudia. A little scatterbrain today. But you guys sent in so many great questions, so I chose a few of them and I'm going to be answering them. Let's do this. The first question asks, who is Monkey Man? Yes, this is the time I'm giving you to promote Tagged. For starters, great question, but also even greater segue into letting me introduce Tagged. It's another web series that recently came out that I acted in. The show is really awesome. It's like a thriller horror drama about these three girls who get blackmailed by a murderer who wears a monkey mask, and his name is Monkey Man. Each episode is crazy suspenseful and I'm so excited for you guys to see it. So if you want to, the first 3 episodes are out, and of course I will leave the link in the down bar. It's on Go90. But to answer your question, I am not answering your question. You have to watch the show to figure out who Monkey Man is. How awkward is it to film kissing scenes with people you're friends with? Surprisingly, it's not as awkward as you would imagine it to be. The first time is definitely like, okay, this is happening. But once you get over that, it kind of just becomes a very casual thing. Like you feel like you're just high-fiving the person or giving them like a handshake, but it's fun, I guess. How do you think you've changed throughout your YouTube career? I am more aware of who I am and what I value and want in life. What's the most rebellious thing you've ever done? I'm sure there's a lot. Definitely a lot. The first thing that comes to my head was, and you guys cannot judge me for past Claudia, I believe sophomore year, I cheated on my math final and I got caught. And this wasn't just like a chapter test or a quiz at the end of the week. Like this was the end of the year final when you are tested on everything that you know. Obviously that was the worst idea in the entire world, and I actually didn't even end up needing the cheat sheet that I made. I basically just made like a little cheat sheet. I think it was for formulas or something like that. A few of my friends and I did that. But yeah, I didn't really end up using it, but she found it on me because I'm an idiot, which also good because it, you know, taught me to never do that again. My teacher totally could have given me an F and that would have lowered my grade probably an entire letter. Luckily, she let me come in the next day alone and retake the entire test, obviously without cheating, and I ended up getting a better score than I did on the previous one. So in the long run, it was all okay. Don't cheat though, guys, don't do it. Please share about your Black Lives Matter protest experience. A few weeks ago, I walked in a Black Lives Matter protest out here in LA. It was so insane. I don't even know what words to use to describe it, but I think it just helped to put everything into perspective. It helped me realize how real and how this is really happening out in this world. Thousands of people showed up and we had this big meeting in this huge park, and then we decided to start the protest. So we were walking on busy streets, and I think later on they even got onto the freeway, which is crazy, but by then I already went home because it started getting late. But it was really cool to see so many people come together for one purpose and one reason. I'm really happy that I did it. Do you believe in love at first sight? No, I do not. I don't think that you can fall in love with someone based on just their appearance. I think you also have to discover what they're like as a person, their personality, their opinions on things, all that stuff. I think a lot more just plays into it. What's the most attractive quality in a guy for you? Obviously there's the classics like a sense of humor and oral hygiene, you know, things like that. But I've noticed that I'm very attracted to people that have a very driven personality and are motivated in whatever they're doing. What's your most used phrase? I say 100% in replace of totally or definitely all the time. It's annoying. What was it like working with @LucasGage? Be honest. Okay. @LucasGage. I could totally sit here and make fun of you and say something dumb, but I'm gonna be honest. Working with you is so awesome, and just being friends with you in general. You're an awesome human being and you definitely helped me to relax and honestly discover my love for acting. You're a great guy. So much fun to be around. Would you give up YouTube to do professional movies and shows? That is definitely something that I want to aim for and continue to do, but I don't think that I'll ever quit YouTube because of it. That being said, I do think that eventually I will kind of grow out of YouTube just because I don't want that to be my forever. I see myself putting more energy and focus into other things, and we're talking way in the future, but I do think that I will end up vlogging more than I will keeping up with this channel on a weekly basis, because vlogging is kind of more personal, and I think it'd be really cool to show you guys behind the scenes on stuff and keep you updated with my life, and I kind of value those videos more than like me showing my favorite products of the month, if that makes sense. What is the worst thing that your parents walked in on you doing? Throughout high school, I wasn't really like a crazy gal. I mean, to an extent. Like, I never really brought boys home, so I never had my parents walk in on me with a guy. But one evening that is standing out to me right now, it was about 3 or 4 a.m. and a few of my friends and I, we were trying to get into my house after one of the homecoming dances. Right when my parents got home, my dad walked in on us kicking down and breaking our back door, which resulted in a lot of screaming and yelling and lots of tension in the room while my friends were just like. But then somehow that night ended up turning into a co-ed sleepover with my friend Neely and Jacob. We somehow managed to squeeze the 3 of us onto my tiny little twin bed at the time. I remember being like shoved against the wall, and we fell asleep. It was weird night. Let me know if you guys want like a full detailed story of that. What do you think about homophobic people? Honestly, why are there still homophobic people in this world? I think that everyone is allowed to love whoever they want. It's 2016. Get over it. How can you tell the difference between fake and real friends? I think in general, when you're trying to find genuine real friends, ask yourself which people make you happy and make you want to be a better person, because I think it's really important to surround yourself with people that want you to do the best and follow your goals and motivate you to being a kinder person. What is one thing you've learned in 2016 so far? The pain of procrastination is far worse than the pain of actually doing it. So those are all the questions that I'll be answering in today's video, and that is it for today's video. What?